Céline Dion's story begins far from the grand stages she would one day command. She was born on March 30th, 1968, in the small town of Charlemagne, the youngest of 14 children in a crowded but loving home. Money was scarce, space was limited, and life required constant compromise. Yet inside those tight walls, music filled every corner. Her parents, Thérèse Dion and Adhémar Dion, believed music could lift spirits even when life was difficult. Family gatherings often turned into impromptu concerts where siblings sang, played instruments, and harmonized together. For Celine, singing was never just a hobby. It was a natural way to express herself. At only 5 years old, she climbed onto the family kitchen table and sang for her relatives. The room fell silent. In that quiet moment, her parents realized their youngest child carried something rare, a voice that could reach far beyond their small home. The song that opened a door. By the time Céline was 12, her talent had already begun to attract attention within her family circle. Her mother wrote a simple French song called Ce n'était qu'un rêve and recorded a homemade demo tape with Céline's voice. That recording eventually reached the hands of René, one of Quebec's respected music managers. He received countless demos every year, but this one was different. When he listened, he reportedly grew emotional before the song even finished. Curious, he arranged a meeting with the young singer. Instead of a polished star, he met a shy girl with extraordinary confidence when she sang. The moment she performed in the living room, Angelil knew he had discovered something special. His belief in her was so strong that he mortgaged his own house to fund her first album. It was a bold gamble that would ultimately change both their lives forever. Preparing a voice for the world. Céline's early French language albums quickly found success in Quebec, but Angelil believed her future was much larger than regional fame. To prepare her for an international career, he guided her through years of training and transformation. She studied English, improved her stage presence, and worked tirelessly to refine her craft. This period was not about changing who she was, but helping her present her talent to a wider audience. Celine embraced the process with determination. She understood that opportunity required discipline. Throughout the 1980s, her reputation continued to grow in the French-speaking world, and her voice matured into something powerful and unmistakable. Behind the scenes, Angelil carefully planned each step of her career. The goal was not quick fame, but lasting success. By the end of the decade, the young singer from Quebec was ready to step onto a much larger stage. The moment Europe discovered her in 1988, Celine represented Switzerland at the Eurovision Song Contest 1988 with the song Ne partez pas sans moi. At just 20 years old, she stood before an audience of hundreds of millions across Europe. Few viewers knew her name, but by the end of the night, they remembered it. She won the competition by a single point. That narrow victory became a turning point. Suddenly, the young performer from Quebec had a global platform. The win proved that her voice could resonate beyond language and borders. It also opened doors to English language recordings. The success of albums like Unison and The Colour of My Love soon followed, introducing her to audiences across North America and Europe. Step by step, her voice was reaching the world. A love that faced the spotlight. As Céline's career grew, so did the attention surrounding her personal life. Her relationship with her manager, René, gradually evolved into something deeper. The two had a significant age difference, and when their romance became public, it sparked intense media discussion. Many questioned the relationship, while others criticized it openly. Through all of it, Celine remained steady and certain about her feelings. She spoke calmly in interviews, emphasizing that their bond was built on trust and respect. In December 1994, the couple married in a grand ceremony, at Notre Dame Basilica. The wedding was broadcast on television and watched by millions in Canada. For Celine, the day represented more than romance. It symbolized loyalty to the man who had believed in her before the world knew her name. Songs that touched the world. During the 1990s, Céline Dion became one of the most recognizable voices in music. Songs like The Power of Love, Because You Loved Me, and It's All Coming Back to Me Now dominated radio stations worldwide. Her ability to combine technical strength with emotional depth made listeners feel deeply connected to her performances. Then, in 1997, her voice became forever linked with the blockbuster film Titanic, directed by James Cameron. The film's theme song, My Heart Will Go On, became one of the most successful songs in music history. It topped charts across the globe and won numerous awards. For many people, the song became more than entertainment. It became part of their memories of love, loss, and hope. Celine had become a voice that millions felt personally connected to. Choosing family over fame. At the height of her career, Celine faced a deeply personal challenge. In 1999, René was diagnosed with cancer. Instead of continuing her demanding schedule, she made a surprising decision. She stepped away from her career to support him. Tours were cancelled, recording sessions paused, and public appearances reduced. For 2 years, she focused entirely on family life and being by his side during treatment. In an industry driven by constant momentum, this choice was unusual. But for Celine, the decision felt natural. The man who had once risked everything for her career now needed her support. Eventually, René recovered and Celine returned to performing. Their experience strengthened their bond and reminded her of what mattered most beyond fame and awards. Reinventing the Las Vegas stage. When Celine returned to the spotlight, she did so in an innovative way. Instead of touring constantly, she launched a long-term residency in Las Vegas at Caesars Palace. The show, titled A New Day, debuted in 2003 with an elaborate production that blended music, choreography, and visual storytelling. The residency became a massive success, drawing hundreds of thousands of fans from around the world. For Celine, it also offered stability, allowing her to balance career and family life more easily. During this time, she and René welcomed their first son, René Charles Angelil, and later twin boys, Nelson Angelil and Eddie Angelil. The residency not only redefined entertainment in Las Vegas, but also helped establish a new model for superstar performers. Loss that changed everything. In 2016, Celine faced one of the most difficult periods of her life. René Angelil passed away after a long illness. Just 2 days later, her brother also died. The double loss shook her deeply. René had been more than a husband. He had been her mentor, manager, and closest confidant for decades. Despite the grief, Celine eventually returned to performing. When she stepped back onto the stage in Las Vegas, the audience greeted her with overwhelming emotion. Her performance became a tribute not only to her career, but also to the love and partnership she had shared with René. Through music, she found a way to honor his memory while continuing the work they had built together. Facing a new health challenge. Years later, Celine revealed that she had been diagnosed with stiff person syndrome. The rare condition affects the nervous system and can cause muscle stiffness and painful spasms. Because of these symptoms, she postponed and eventually cancelled several performances while focusing on treatment and therapy. The announcement surprised many fans, as the singer had always appeared energetic and strong on stage. In a heartfelt message, she explained that she was working closely with doctors and specialists to manage the condition. Her honesty resonated with fans around the world, many of whom sent messages of encouragement and support. A voice that refuses to fade. Despite the challenges, Celine has continued to show determination and resilience. In 2024, she made a remarkable appearance at the 2024 Summer Olympics opening ceremony in Paris, performing near the iconic Eiffel Tower. The moment reminded audiences why her voice has remained beloved for decades. It was not just about vocal power, it was about the emotion and authenticity she brings to every performance. Today, Céline Dion continues to focus on her health, family, and the possibility of future performances. Her journey from a small-town girl in Quebec to a global music icon remains one of the most inspiring stories in modern music. Through every challenge, her voice has carried the same message: resilience, love, and the courage to keep going.